Hello guys. Today topic is Loadout Building. I will teach you how to build effective loadout in CTD. First of all-rounder loadout, one you will be using for most games. All-rounder loadout should contain early game, mid-game, late game, economy, support. Example of early game, Infernus. Infernus 750 cost makes you able to place it on third round of insane. Level 1 is upgrade you should focus getting ASAP. Infernus gets 1 damage with 0.5 second fire it, which makes it do for DPS with his weapon alone. However, we can't forget about his burn, which deals 1 damage every 1 second for 3 seconds. This makes Infernus do 5 DPS combined for only 1250. His attack is also AoE, which makes him good for crowds. Example of mid-game, Cyborg. Level 0 to 3 Cyborg has a big issue, which is reloading, so you shouldn't use it for early game. However, level 4 is when it starts to get fun. Cyborg will no longer need to reload. In mid-game you should be able to get couple of them since they only cost 9450 on level 4. Once it gets to fastest fire it has 30 DPS with his main weapon. Magnum howitzer attack fires every 30 shots and deal 30 AoE damage. Level 5 Cyborg is quite expensive, but it does even better job than level 4. Main weapon DPS is 50, howitzer fires every 20 shots dealing 50 damage, and it also get 3 rockets every 8 seconds, dealing 175 damage each, which makes them do 67.5 DPS. This makes Cyborg a good tower for mid-game enemies like Gunslinger and Brutes. Example of endgame, Prophet. Prophet is high-cost tower, which can deal up to 560 DPS on max level. Level 1 Prophet costs 7000 alone, with max DPS of 50. Main issue with Prophet is it can't switch targets once it locks on enemy. He also doesn't have hidden detection. You could place couple of level 1 Prophets in mid-game, but it's most effective in late. Economy, towers that make you money. You have choice between farmer, miner and thief. Miner gives money every round. Farmer gives money every 5 to 2 seconds. Thief gives money every round, based on damage it dealt. Thief can give most amount, but it's round depending. I would go with farmer since it easy to use. Last tower category is support, which we can split into 2, tower buffs and slows. Example of tower buff, priest. It simply buffs tower damage, and on level 4 gets stun shield. You can only get 1 level for priest per player. It gives 200% damage buff, so 3 times damage for selected tower. Example of slow utility tower, Tempest. Level 3 Tempest has poweful, 90% slow, which makes all enemies stop moving. Tempest slow gets worse the longer enemy is affected. So on major bosses you wouldn't see that slow as much as on normal enemies. And there are also hybrid towers, which can fit into 2 categories. Mercenary is both mid-game and support. With 50 DPS for only 1 to 500. It fits mid-game tower role perfectly. On level 5 Mercenary gets ability, which boosts towers damage by 25 for 7 seconds with 40 seconds cooldown, 17.5% ability uptime. I think that's enough loadout building knowledge for now. From now on I can only wish you luck. See you guys in my next video.